What's going on, folk? This is an R32 video, but I didn't deem it necessary to call an R32 Resurrection series part, whatever you want to call that shit. So yeah, stick around, check it out.
Life is like a motherfucking dream. Fill my double cup up with some lean. Yeah, put my dick in your bitch plane. Yeah, rats come.
Psycho ward to the middle, I'm a don. In the wards, got the 50 in my rod. Skate the block off them Zannies, so I'm calm. Cover lock, bring the damage to my lungs. Ay. Dope smoking, gun toting, I'm a killer's killer. Pill popper, I don't know a lot who really sick em. Full of liquor, cognac drinker, fucking up my liver. Pull the trigger up the thriller to the highest bidder. Ooh la la, what's the vibe, pussy fuck? AK boom, put them in they tomb, take lives just because. Say nah, I'm a five from the drugs. Been that hoe, get a bitch some dick, she get off of my nut. She gon' deep throat it till she cry. Got my face tatted on her thigh. Realest motherfucker from the fight. Every meal the last supper when you got.
Send me the fucking natty and I'll see y'all in a second. Keys to the fleet with caddy, push to start the 911. Drowdy bitch, you crazy, yeah, they always tryna date me, tryna save me. It's all because I suck her titties like a baby. Make me all you want, better watch your back, I never front. You want products, I got the bunch, ain't nothing changed except the chunk. Knock the piss out of pussy boy, trust. Snort a 30 off the 40, let it bust. Give me bread, watch how quick I start to duck. I put Fenty on the toe, she put Fenty in my cup. What with all this racket, what the fuck with all this fuss? We be unapproachable, but still they bomb rush. Oh my, suicide, you're that guy. You're that guy who wanna die, what's your side? She a 9, personality borderline. She tried to stand me up, but I dicked her down and bent her spine.
It's over with for him. Little boy business over there. Paper route business over there. Yeah. Bad bitch, bougie, and she ratchet. Yeah. Something like a pimp, just like my daddy. Yeah. Smoking weed and shopping sprees, my bad habit. Yeah. Dior the bucket hat and Cartier the glasses. Every day I come out fresh as fuck. Hashtag. Got more artillery in South Memphis than in Baghdad. Yeah, I do the most, that's why you mad. Yeah. M's on top of M's, I'm getting bags. Yeah. Hey, I've been going crazy, been telling me slow down lately. On the E-way doing 180 and still can't believe I made it. Yeah. Whatever I want, I take it. Yeah. Invited your bitch to dinner, then called her back, told her that I can't make it. Sorry. But she gon' still pull up and fuck me crazy, cause that's my baby. But last night she was just texting me, talking about she hate me. What? Machine guns all around my house, I grew up on Dick Tracy. Peas are scrolling just to roll up, I smoke like I'm Jamaican. What's that? VS1 rocks in my ears and they all in my bracelet. Ooh. My little boy wear rollers, my daughter wear a diamond anklet. Having this shit.com, having paper don't feel like nothing when your dogs don't got none. That shit, that's what I got on. Bad bitch, bougie, and she ratchet. Yeah. Something like a pimp, just like my daddy. Yeah. Smoking weed and shopping sprees, my bad habit. Yeah. Dior the bucket hat and Cartier the glasses. Every day I come out fresh as fuck. Hashtag. Got more artillery in South Memphis than in Baghdad. Yeah, I do the most, that's why you mad. Yeah. M's on top of M's, I'm getting bags. Yeah. Oh, you mad. Damn. You sit up, gossip about other niggas, you sad. Damn. I took her away from a buster, now she glad. She met a real nigga, now she just wanna smash. Hey, every time she see me, yeah, she cut up. Crazy. Diamonds on me, hitting, kicking, biting, they like, what up? Am I tripping or off? You still ain't signed a deal. Shit, what for? Say you can find another nigga like me, baby, good luck. Blue diamonds, blue Chevelle, pull up bumping my shit. Blue Rex, blue Chanel, Dolph, you such a stylist. Drinking on the dirtiest and smoking on the loudest. On my daddy's son, so I know that nigga the proudest. Bad bitch, bougie, and she ratchet. Yeah. Something like a pimp, just like my daddy. Yeah. Smoking weed and shopping sprees, my bad habit. Yeah. Dior the bucket hat and Cartier the glasses. Every day I come out fresh as fuck. Hashtag. Got more artillery in South Memphis than in Baghdad. Yeah, I do the most, that's why you mad. Yeah. M's on top of M's, I'm getting bags. Yeah. M's on top of M's, I'm getting bags. M's on top of M's, I'm getting bags. M's on top of M's, I'm getting bags. M's on top of M's, I'm getting bags.
I got the wild style, always been a foul child. My guns go boom boom and your guns go pow pow. Known to have a hottie open, I keep the shotty smoking. Frontin' didn't have the rules and your body broken. And when it comes to getting rookie, I'm not a rookie. I got rules to make that chick Tony Braxton look like Whoopi. I work with sturdy clicks, I'm never hitting dirty chicks. Got 35 bodies, buddy, don't make it look.
Where do I start with this one? All right, so real quick. Basically, I ordered a fan shroud from Street Faction Engineering, and that was in the middle of December. And I called them like a week ago. And I'm like, yo, where's my shit? They said they ain't ready yet, they ain't got it, they ain't made it, ain't nothing happened. It's being order's being processed, and I'm like, all right, I just need the money, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I went on eBay and I bought an eBay fan shroud, which is, it's made for the car, but this radiator is not for the car technically. So let me show you. So the reason why, all right, hold on, let me back it up for you, little baby. This radiator originally is technically for an R32 KA or like an LS swap 240 type shit, right? And that's because it has the fitting here, the fitting there, and the tanks are on the sides, right? Where we at? Instead of the tanks being on the top and on the bottom, they're on the sides. So the water passes through here, drops down, and then passes back through here, and then goes over. So it's a dual pass radiator, right? So with all that shit, right? Street Faction Engineering, I paid a lot of money to get a fan shroud that was made for this specific radiator. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know, they said the lead time, 4 to 6 weeks. I said, all right, that's not the end of the world. I can do that. It's no big deal. And then obviously it's been like 4 months, so that's not cool. So took this radiator from eBay, which is much cheaper. It's obviously cheaper because it's aluminum. This aluminum is soft. This fits, but doesn't exactly fit. That's obviously what you were watching me modify this thing, you heard. So added some more holes here. Just bring them down. Of course, I didn't center them properly because I'm an idiot, that's okay. Had to cut out that zone here just to make sure this would fit. Right there. Yeah, you see that thing? Yeah. Had to cut that old girl out. And then I ran into space confinement issues with the reservoir. As you can see, it's touching here. And then to install this, it's also difficult. Hold on, my hand. Excuse me. To install it, I had to remove this, and I mean, she's still jiggling at the moment because the steel is not very strong down there. But I'm gonna have to redo this thing. It's gotta be, I gotta have this thing tucked up a little closer and move inwards more. I'm gonna have to make a bracket for that. Anyways, but yeah, this guy here, she, this motherfucker right here, but this thing right here. So I drilled some holes. I put spacers down at the, hello, excuse me, there we go. Put spacers down at the bottom to lift the shroud up because the shroud was sitting down so low. Because technically, like I said, the shroud is made for this radiator, or actually the original R32 radiator is what it's made for. So the tanks being on the top and bottom, so this part actually is increased fin height compared to what this is supposed to be on. So I added spacers, probably 1.25 inches down at the bottom, raised it up, put little spacers here because, well, you see the little gap all the way through, no big deal. That's because I gotta put a little thin gasket around the whole thing. It is all bolted in by hand. I didn't tighten the bolts down for a lot of reasons. One, to test what the depth is gonna be. I had to change out these bolts to longer bolts, that kind of shit. And then, you know, things like this end up changing direction and moving, getting in the way. Now we're rubbing on this kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So like, technically, if I wanted to make this more proper, I'd get a 90 and then I would 90 immediately off of here and shoot it down, and then I'd probably do another 90 off of the tank here to move these closer together. But overall, I'd say the fan shroud's working. Toss the fans in there real quick also because I'm checking for general depth. Now the biggest problem with RBs, if you ever have a Skyline or a 240 with an RB in it, is if you try to do a clutch fan, they're very slim, they're very narrow, the shrouds are very thin, and the fan has to sit in a certain, the rad sits in a certain location. And if you go aftermarket fans like these, you run into an issue hitting pulleys, this, everything. Like everything all of a sudden becomes an issue. And I'm talking about an issue when you have the little slim, cheap ass eBay fans too, right? So with that, I'm actually gonna be putting spow fans in here. Like one spow fan, the correct spow fan, puts out more CFM than the upgraded clutch fan does. And then that's only one. I'm trying to put 2 of those in here, but I'm gonna buy one for now, see if it actually fits, because it should fit this side. So if you remember in an older video of this, I actually took the radiator and I tilted it inwards. It's down lower and it's tilted inwards more like this. Instead of it being out and up, it's down and over. And that was so I could create more room, because once I figured out that I wasn't gonna put a clutch fan back on this setup, I knew I had to go electric fans. So if I knew from previous experience that if I went electric fans on this fucking setup, that typically a lot of guys end up doing one puller and one pusher on this side. Just so that way you have the flow this way and the flow that way. And usually, you know, the fan shroud's a little funny for that too, but we out here in them streets, the baby. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't want this to be a resurrection video only because I just put fan shrouds on right here, you know what I'm saying? So let's check out the rest of the video, dawg. Did one more thing, you
You a motherfucking fool, nigga.
I bought white chalk on the sidewalk and it's my fault. Looking like a 4-wide nerd with these cardio frames. Fuck a bow tie, I'm rocking diamond chains. Titties perking, ass poking out. Got my dick so hard, see the vein coming out. Probably won't get no star on the sidewalk. White chalk on the sidewalk and it's my fault. Gucci keep going up, posting all his whereabouts. In these foreign lands, shaking hands he don't care about. I don't give a damn about nothing but the pay amount. I ain't never going broke, all I really care about. Money coming in and out, trapping like it's in and out. Money every minute, nigga, I look like a millionaire. Big player sitting at the end in the ball trap. Sewing loose ends, get you caught up in the crossfire. Looking back, I was in the pen, high and ball wide, and I ain't try to blend, I'm a stand-up tall guy. Testing, Gucci flexing. Let me see if this might work and always make a good impression. Live at the Grammys, let me tuck my shirt in. Snuck the work in the Burke like a vet do. You can gas me, bitch, cause I'm selling jet fuel. Real life freaky girl live in the bedroom. Snuck off and hit my bitch in the red room. I remember you from school, nigga, you a hog guy. I don't think nobody got the boss that I got. Shotgun, 100 house, whole click, hog tie. Gucci made shout out, I'ma start a bonfire.
Scrap with the L fin, I don't need a fall guy. Standing in the kitchen flipping chicken just like Five Guys. 3 a shit bag. Blew out your test, I just made a new investment. Ice Wayne Gretzky. Testing, long way flexing. I just made the GT go skirt like the Jetsons. It's an L top flow, fucking 2 besties. Took a 100 pound and went and bugated the necklace. Paramount diamond, just a squeeze suggestion. Rim it bust down, you can tell by the setting. It's a high limit room, I see you bed mighty petty. Go out like a hot balloon, gon' pop it when we ready. I get your bitch and trap and make a circle like spaghetti. The brick came with the stamp on it, we cook it till it's ready. I'm hitting from the back, she say I'm fucking up her edges. Live at the Grammy, long way sipping on tits.
Testing, Gucci flexing. Let me see if this might work and always make a good impression. Live at the Grammys, let me tuck my shirt in. Snuffed up work in the Burke like a vet do. You can gas me, bitch, cause I'm selling jet fuel. Real life freaky girl live in the bedroom. Snuck off and hit my bitch in the red room. I remember you from school, nigga, you a hog guy. I don't think nobody got the boss that I got. Shotgun, 100 house, whole click, hog tie. Gucci mane shout out, I'ma start a bonfire.
Got the dope, my chopper got the scope. I'm working mixing coke. I put my faith in God, but now I'm losing hope. So I'ma pray to that dope, put my faith in my work. I thank the Lord for my blessing. Lord knows it could be worse. I got some niggas in the pen, I got some niggas on the shirt. Lord knows I've been stressing, I just tryna make it work. Stretching mollies, cutting perks, I'm just working with my work. Father God, I've been losing faith. Every day it hurts. Before I pray at the church, I put my faith in my work. I hit my plug for the work. He say he dry, it really hurt. Ain't got no weed, got no perk, ain't got no lean, got no syrup. I'm like, damn, God lead, I can't even serve a quarter. Told my patients keep their patience. Right now my trap out of order. All my smokers need their weed, all my snorters need their Yola. All the crackheads getting grouchies, all the shermheads want their water. I had a job at Panera Bread, I took that work to work. I was selling niggas bagels, I was selling niggas perks. I quit my job, had to jug and rob. Pray to God, but it ain't work. I tried to work, but it ain't work. So I'm working with that work. Sleeping on the floor and started kicking doors. I ain't had nowhere to go, no food or clothes. Pray to God, but nobody knows. Hey, get the plug on the phone. He got the dope. DA got the dope. My chopper got the scope. I'm working mixing coke. I put my faith in God, but now I'm losing hope. So I'ma pray to that dope, put my faith in my work. I thank the Lord for my blessing. Lord knows it could be worse. I got some niggas in the pen, I got some niggas on the shirt. Lord knows I've been stressing, I just tryna make it work. Stretching mollies, cutting perks.
Last but not least, I finally did the injectors. Man, I gotta be honest, that was a little trial and error like a motherfucker. So, it's looking way better than it did before. That's tight, you know what I'm saying? Bang. Now they can plug and unplug real easy. They don't slip out and all the bullshit. But, so if you saw in the video, so I lost some footage by the way, because my camera, I don't know what's going on with that thing. It's like acting like there's no space left, but there's got to be space because I deleted like everything off of it the other day just to make space because I had this issue. Anyways, so all in here, I had these jumper plugs connected to the regular plugs. So you see me start to de-pin the plug, and then after that, I tried to pin these into each other, and I was going to solder them together, heat shrink them, and just kind of leave it like that. But then I started noticing that on the ends, all the terminals had a, let's see if I have one, hold on. I threw all the shit in the floor right over here. Yeah, let me see that. Let's see. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, it's hard to see, but inside these pins, I started noticing, and you can't see it here of course, but I started noticing that there's a lot of corrosion. There was a lot of, yeah, this is number 5. I label all the injectors. I know I'm a dork, but yeah, I started noticing that inside here, there was a lot of corrosion. There was a lot of buildup. There's a lot of not good things. And unfortunately, also in the wires, especially on like these last 3 cylinders, because the injector harness is a separate harness for just the last 3 cylinders, which is stupid, but it is what it is. So these 3 are part of the main harness. that's a separate harness that plugs in anyways. But these three especially, the wires didn't look very good. Now I went ahead and just kept going with it anyways, because at the end of the day, no matter what, I have to put them in so it just plug and plays like normal. And what I'm starting to notice is that I think that the entire engine harness, all the wiring seems to be like slowly falling apart. And this is not even on the hot side of the engine. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, I mean, if the colder side is still hot, still turbo car, still, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but like, this wiring is really starting to show its fatigue. It's starting to show its age, and this car hasn't been run in 10 years until now, you know what I mean? So unfortunately for me, I'm probably gonna end up having to do like a wiring specialties harness sooner than anticipated. And I originally was gonna do one of those harnesses after I got a standalone computer for the car. Because I have a stock computer, it's got a tune on there, but I think that the tune could use some adjustment only because, I mean, there's tons of factors. Head gasket, timing, you know what I'm saying? Like all that kind of shit. So, I mean, this motor, I'm gonna try to convert it to GTR coil packs, that whole conversion kit. That's not fucking cheap, by the way. Try to do that shit, and I'm gonna try to be doing, you know, new harnessing, new wiring, and then it's just like, well, if I do a new engine harness, I might as well do a whole new chassis harness. But no one makes a chassis harness yet. So I'm really to the point where, oh man, I want to go crazy, but like I can't go crazy because if I go crazy, then I'll be extra broke not buying the things that the car is really requiring. You know what I mean? So I get it. Like there's a lot of aftermarket companies that have the cool PDMs and they control, you know, your taillights and they have relays built in. They have all that shit. And there's a good chance I'm going to end up doing that. But for now, because I mean, realistically, headlights, taillights, you know what I'm saying? Like, besides the gauge cluster, that's definitely, you got to have one of those. But if you're going aftermarket standalone, technically speaking, you can put an aftermarket cluster in there and it just work anyways. I like the old clusters that, you know, proven themselves. They look good. They fill the hole. I get gas and I get my RPM. I get all my, you know, shit, you know what I'm saying, all the information from there. But, and it's a nice big display versus like the aftermarket display screens are small, or it looks like you have a giant iPad, which I don't like that at all. But yeah, so I've been rambling a little bit too much, but I want to call this more like an update video almost than like a resurrection video, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just did those two little things. They're little, but they took me a long ass time, of course, because no matter how you look at it, this is pain in the ass. This didn't just slip right in. The radiator didn't just slip right in. These had to get redone, you know what I'm saying? But now these are like to the point where I can just unplug them like normal, plug them back in, no big deal. They look a lot cleaner in general. I would like to clean it up further, but to be honest, you know, until I get rid of shit like that right there, hold on, excuse me, hello, there we go. Until I get rid of that like little igniter pack back there and like a lot of the other bullshit that's going on, then it's not gonna be anything too crazy. I gotta get the car from here to drive down the road, working, running, and driving first. You know what I'm saying? So that includes cutting my quarter panels up, adjusting suspension links. I want to buy suspension for this car really fucking bad, but I can't buy it just yet because this car is really close to being a potential just driving car that I can actually just drive it on the street. Even with that hole all the way back there. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got a thing back there, dog. It's just one of those things. So appreciate you watching. Merch is in the description. I did talk about the giveaway, so I'll talk about that here again soon, probably the next video. So yeah, stick around for that. I got a couple more videos in the works. I'm like in the middle of like 3 videos all at the same time. Wasn't sure what to put out first, so we got this going, you know what I'm saying? In the comments, if you guys have even made it this far, because a lot of you don't, but if you made it this far, leave in the comments if you like the longer videos. Leave in the comments if you like the videos shorter. The last 3 videos underneath this video specifically are done 3 different ways. Let me watch all 3. Let me know which one you find to be the best. You know what I'm talking about? and maybe I'll start doing my videos more that way. You heard? So, as always, stay sucker free.